Hello, and welcome to a closer look at the mysterious Greek god Hades. Hades was the ancient Greek god of the underworld and the dead. He was the oldest son of Cronus and Rhea, and the brother of Zeus and Poseidon. Despite his fearsome reputation, Hades was also known for his fairness and just rule over the dead. Unlike his brothers, who were associated with the sky and the sea, Hades was the lord of the underworld, a shadowy realm that was believed to lie beneath the earth. The underworld was a place of darkness and despair, where the spirits of the dead went after they had left the world of the living. Hades was not always the fearsome god of the underworld that he is known as today. In the early days of Greek mythology, he was a kindly god who welcomed the dead into his realm and provided them with a peaceful afterlife. However, as time passed and the stories of the gods evolved, Hades became increasingly associated with death and the darker aspects of the underworld. Despite his fearsome reputation, Hades was also known for his fairness and just rule over the dead. He was not a cruel or vengeful god, and he did not seek to harm those who entered his realm. Instead, he was a stern but fair judge, who ensured that the dead were treated according to their deeds in life. Hades was often depicted as a grim and shadowy figure, with a helmet that made him invisible and a staff that he used to control the spirits of the dead. He was usually shown wearing a dark cloak and carrying a scepter, symbolizing his authority over the underworld. Despite his fearsome appearance, Hades was not entirely evil. He was a complex figure, and his actions were often motivated by a desire to protect the underworld and its inhabitants from the machinations of his brothers, Zeus and Poseidon. One of the most famous stories involving Hades is the myth of Persephone, the daughter of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture. According to the myth, Persephone was picking flowers in a meadow one day when she was abducted by Hades and taken to the underworld. Demeter, grief-stricken by the loss of her daughter, refused to let the earth produce any crops, causing a great famine. Zeus, concerned about the plight of humanity, intervened and ordered Hades to release Persephone. However, before she left the underworld, Hades tricked her into eating 6 pomegranate seeds, which meant that she was forced to return to the underworld for 6 months of every year. This myth explains the changing of the seasons, with Persephone's time in the underworld representing the cold and barren winter, and her return to the world of the living representing the warm and fertile spring. In addition to his role as the ruler of the underworld, Hades was also sometimes associated with wealth and riches. It was believed that he had a great treasure hoard, which included valuable minerals and precious gems. This association with wealth was likely due to the underground location of his realm, as well as the fact that many of the valuable resources that were used by the ancient Greeks were extracted from the earth. In addition to his duties as god of the underworld, Hades is also associated with the hidden and unseen aspects of the world. He is often called upon by mortals to reveal secrets and uncover the truth. Hades may be feared and misunderstood, but his importance in the world of the Greek gods cannot be denied. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of Hades.